Alright, I'm done.
Stop 1 second, no?
What? No, I'm talking about the anime.
Interesting parts comes later on.
Wait, it's frozen. Yeah, it says it's offline now.
Keep you alive. Let's stay on the point though.
Says live stream offline. Wait, are you doing YouTube or Twitch? Wait, why? Oh.
Really?
Still it's offline though.
What? Doesn't YouTube suck?
I thought.
Demonetize, demonetize.
Wow.
Ads, yeah. Only if you choose to. Amped up Prime. Oh.
Where'd he go?
He's behind you.
Farah, oh my god. Another junker.
Still doesn't work. Just saying. Oh, it works now.
Give it time.
What the hell? You have like. What? You have Japanese pack on?
That's a big sense. Wait. I know the hook is really far away.
Just green damage boost.
Yeah?
Or healing, whenever.
I don't think so.
I mean, they're tanky.
Hit.
No! No! I fell off too.
Oh, that person's finally on Widow. I meant on Widow. Yeah, ours instead of Doomfist. Because Doomfist isn't working. Can't.
Oh.
Oh, you're flying the side door. Where you go?
Oh no, I'm dead.
Oh.
It echoes, by the way. Echo? Or I hear it twice.
Or just mute the stream.
I guess. It's okay, I muted the stream.
Should probably get on point soon. Ooh, take that, bitch. Oh, I can't take that. What?
Got rid of it so fast.
One shot. You shot once.
Bastion.
Oh, it's fine.
Flew in for the extra kill.
Why do you have so much stuff on the top left corner? Is this all like from Overwatch overlay or is it like from the really? I only have like FPS and ping. Oh. Yeah, like why do you need to know temperature? But why? But like, why are you lagging in the first place? But why wouldn't you have like adequate cooling in the first place? Alright, we heard it from himself. Wait, did he cancel the stream? Oh, we're playing Jackbox now?
Jerkbuck.
What? What? Faking it. No?
Bomb game.
Let me see if my sister's getting on.
Everybody dies.
She's in the call.
Oh,
No, she's not. He wants to start me.
kill myself. No, kill myself.
Oh, okay. I have to remember this where I'm going. Okay.
Wait, I have to set up my Windows
What? No, you don't.
because apparently you can't do it on Mac, like instant click. Right.
Sunshine? Can't even say that.
My
Uh,
name.
don't have enough letters. I'm missing two. Sun, sun, sun.
Oh, this echo.
Sun, sun?
Yeah.
Hold on to your whatever, because here comes Quiplash. I hope you're ready, because there is literally nothing writing on this. Time for round one. You'll get 2 prompts on your device. Just answer them however you want. Your responses, or quips, will be pitted against someone else's, and everyone will vote on their favorite. The more folks who choose your answer, the more points you get. Go! Almost out of time. Use the safety quip button if you have to. Time to share. Prompt number 1 is, forget carpooling. They should build a special driving lane just for blank. Okay, pick your favorite quip now. Next up, the scariest thing you could find in a cave. And vote. Next, something a friendly heckler would yell at a comedy show. Vote away. And next, a horrifying story for kids. Well, your dad and I met when we were both blank. It's voting time. Moving on, a terrible scent for a car freshener. Time to vote. Next on the list, what a drunk traffic reporter would say. Put in your votes. That's it for round one. Let's bring up the scoreboard. Here comes round two. Hey, if you liked round one but thought all the points should be doubled, have I got the round for you. Time's running out. Use a safety quip if you need it. Let's see those quips. Our first prompt is a rejected name for a Crayola color. Okay, pick your favorite and vote. Moving on. Life hack, if you don't have a wine rack, simply use a blank. Okay, vote. Okay, next one. Make up a name that probably no one in history has ever had. Vote now. Coming up next, the way to really embarrass yourself on Jeopardy! Get to voting! And next is a Yelp review a millennial would leave about World War II. Ready, set, vote! Next in the hopper, a great way to save electricity is to blank. Vote on your devices. Round 2 is through. Let's see what it did to the scores. It's round 3, the last lash. I've got one prompt left, and you're all getting it. Come up with the phrase this acronym stands for. We're ready to look. You get 3 medals to award to your top 3 quips. Give out your gold, silver, and bronze medals now. All right, let's see where those medals went. Bronze first. Show me the silver. And gold. Great. Let me just turn those medals into points for you. That's the game. Let's see the final scores.
Welcome to Fibbage. My name's Cookie. Let's see what your names are. Wow, 6 players. Put more coal in the servers, boys. Let's do this. This is round 1. You'll get 500 points for everyone you fool, and you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. And everyone gets a defibrillator, which removes all but 2 answers on any question. Save it for a tough one. Select a category. Okay, here's your first question. An activist couple had sex on stage during a Norwegian music festival in 2004 as part of their effort to raise awareness about blank. Now, use your device to enter a bluff that you think will fool the other players into thinking it's true. If you get stuck, for half the points, you can use the help button and get a suggestion. Do it now. Hurry up. Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, here are your choices. Find the truth and touch it on your device. Okay, let's take a look. But the rainforest is still in danger, so I guess they're not very good at sex. And that means... time to pick a category. It's not hard. You know what? We'll just stick with this one. Okay, here's the question. The governor of Phnom Penh, Cambodia, upset more than a few of his constituents in September of 2003 when he encouraged them to blank. Type in your lies now. Hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, where's the truth? Pick something! All right, who picked what? He was attempting to decrease the number of strays. I guess he believed you really could eat away your troubles. And that's it. Nobody else's lies got picked. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. In a surprising 2008 survey by Ask Jeeves, it was found that a whopping 58% of British teenagers thought blank was real. Write your lies now. Hurry up, use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Pick something. All right, let's see what everybody picked. Wow. Next thing you know, people will start believing that someone named Benedict Cumberbatch is real. And the rest of the board goes unselected. Now it's round two, where all point values are doubled. And remember to use your defibrillator if you need a little jolt of help. Use it in round two or lose it. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. According to the architects, the unique shape and design of a new luxury skyscraper at 134 Spencer Street in Melbourne, Australia, was partially inspired by blank. Input your lies now. Hurry! Hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, here are your choices. Pick something. Let's see what everybody selected. When you move in, they ask that you put everything you own in a box to the left. And we're done. Time to pick a category. Well, we ain't waiting forever. Okay, here's the question. The University of Tokyo developed a special type of paint in 2009 that has the ability to blank. Enter your lies now. Hurry up, use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, take a look and find the truth. Pick something. Okay, what did everyone pick? And nobody fell for some of these ingenious lies. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. Police arrested Art Price Jr. of Bellevue, Ohio, after neighbors caught him having sex with a blank that he kept in his backyard. Type in your lies now. Hurry! Hit the lie for me button if you can. Okay, which one's the truth? Pick something. right, let's see what everybody picked. I hope that he at least tried to woo the picnic table before he made his move, like, say, taking it on a romantic picnic. And these incredible bluffs somehow went unselected. You have arrived at the final fibbage. Everything rides on this one, final question, and it's worth triple. Anybody can win it. Here's your final fibbage question. The experimental flavor that Jelly Belly couldn't get right, so it was eventually turned into barf flavor. Input your lies now. Hurry up, use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, find the truth. Let's see what everybody selected. Well, you guys blew it. And let's put this last one out of its misery.
3, 2, 1. Hello, welcome to Earwax. I'm Mother, and I will be your host. Now, here's what's going to happen. Each of you will receive 6 sound effects on your device. One of you will be the judge, who will pick a prompt to play. Fine, no one ever reads directions anyway. Onward. And the judge is... what'll it be? And the prompt is... what's the real meaning of life? Players, select your sounds. What's the real meaning of life?
Hi.
Ah!
Hello? Is anybody there?
Onward!
Hi.
Hello? Is anybody there? Hello? Is anybody there?
The judge has decided, and the winning sounds are...
Hi.
One point goes to you. Way to go. Here come the judge. Please select a prompt. The prompt: worst slumber party. Time to choose your sounds. Worst slumber party.
Who wants hot dogs?
Let the judging begin. A winner has been selected. The sounds chosen are...
Who wants hot dogs?
The point is yours. Enjoy it. The judge will be... Select your prompt. Prompt time. Hippies. Time to pick 2 sounds. Come now, pushing 2 buttons isn't all that hard, is it? Hippies.
Back by popular demand.
Judging commences now. The best sounds have been chosen. They are...
Back by popular demand.
You are now 1 point richer. The judge. Prompt time. Pick a good one. Here's the prompt. An inexperienced dominatrix. Choose those sounds wisely. Apparently, pressing a couple of buttons is more difficult than I had previously thought. An inexperienced dominatrix.
Oops.
Oops.
Judge, it's in your hands now. A decision has been made. The chosen sounds are... You have earned 1 point for yourself. You should be proud. Meet the judge. Choose the next prompt. Someone is not very good at time management. Don't worry, I'll help you. Our prompt will be, what Rice Krispies sound like when you get really close? Sound selection starts now. What Rice Krispies sound like when you get really close?
Ah.
Howdy.
Let the games begin. Judging is done. The winner is... Stop the gameplay. Based on points, a player has won this game. This is the most liked player. Way to go.
Welcome to Fakin' It. I'm Cookie, which is Greek for mighty oak. Couple quick words before we jump into the game. And yes, you can skip it if you're in a rush. During each round of play, each of you is going to be sent a task to your device. Like, raise your hand if you've ever farted, but one of you will get nothing. Let's start by picking a category. Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. It's going to be Hands of Truth. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, raise your hand if you've kissed someone on the first date. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. You can change your vote if you change your mind, by the way. Everybody voted for is indeed the faker. And what will our next task category be? Use your device to choose which. You got a point. Everyone's going to get a task that involves pointing at another player in the game. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. The task was, point at the person you would like to see in a big teddy bear costume. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. By the way, silence helps the faker, so don't forget to get everyone talking. The votes singled out. Well, at least you were all wrong together. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending out your second You Got a Point task to your devices now. This was the task. Point at the person who probably likes the worst movies. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. All the votes went to... You found the faker. Okay, time to pick the next category. Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. I guess I have to do everything around here. Hands of Truth. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task, raise your hand if you've ever been in a long-distance relationship. All right, vote for who you think the faker is. Don't forget you get points for voting for the faker even if everyone else is wrong. Everyone suspects the faker has been found. It's category picking time. Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to. Just want to leave it to chance, huh? Okay. Hands of Truth. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, raise your hand if you kind of acted like a bully in school. Vote for the faker now. Not enough teamwork to find the faker. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending your second Hands of Truth task to your devices now. And the task was, raise your hand if a significant other has watched you pee. All right, vote for who you think the faker is. And everyone voted for Ah, yes, you caught the faker. All right, what category do we want to do next? Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. You got a point. Everyone's going to get a task that involves pointing at another player in the game. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. The task was, point at the person you would most enjoy dunking in a dunk tank. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. You couldn't agree, you couldn't find the faker. You've got 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending out your second You Got a Point task to your devices now. And the task, point at the person the government is most likely to be spying on. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. And the prime suspect was... Yep, you found the faker. Okay, it's time for the last round. Text you up. I've sent 3 questions to each of your devices. Type in your answers for all 3 and then hit send. Now the faker has 3 questions to answer too. They just have slightly different questions than everyone else. So good luck, faker. Let's see everyone's answers to the first text task. The most recent type of animal you've either shared or received a cute video of. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. You didn't find the faker, and you didn't really learn anything definitive. You've got 2 more chances to catch that faker. Let's see your next set of answers. The best month to take a vacation. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. And the votes were for... Collectively, you all made the wrong choice. One last chance to catch the faker. Let's take a look at the last set of text answers. An instrument in Peter and the Wolf. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. You know how you should all rally together in the final moments to work together and find the faker? You didn't do that. I see you are ready for some more faking it. Let's jump right in. Let's start by picking a category. Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to. Well, we can't wait forever, so I'll just pick something. It's going to be face value. Everyone's going to get a task that involves making some kind of facial expression. Maybe a weird one. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. this was the task. Make the face you'd have if you were attacked by a sexy werewolf. Vote for the faker now. Welcome to Fakin' It. I'm Cookie, and I promise to take what I learn in this room to my grave. Couple quick words before we jump into the game. And yes, it's skippable if you're one of... Let's start by picking a category. Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. It's going to be... number pressure. Everyone's going to get a task that involves holding up a number of fingers, probably from 1 to 10. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. The task was, hold up as many fingers as years it's been since you've been to the dentist. Alright, vote for who you think the faker is. Everyone voted for... You all caught the faker. Okay, time to pick the next category. Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to. Hands of Truth. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, raise your hand if you own a hockey jersey. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. You couldn't quite figure out who the faker was. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending your second Hands of Truth task to your devices now. And the task, raise your hand if you've changed a flat tire. Vote for the faker now. Everybody voted for. The faker has been found. And what will our next task category be? Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do. Number pressure. Everyone's going to get a task that involves holding up a number of fingers, probably from 1 to 10. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, hold up the amount of fingers with 10 being the highest. That represents how handy you consider yourself around the house. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. All the votes went to... Ah, yes, you caught the faker. It's category picking time. Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all... You got a point. Everyone's going to get a task that involves pointing at another player in the game. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, point at the person who probably swears the most. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. That faker is still on the loose. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending out your second You Got a Point task to your devices now. The task was, point at the person who probably has the most unread emails. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. Everyone suspects you found the faker. Okay, time to pick the next category. Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. Not into picking your own category? I guess I'll pick one then. Hands of Truth. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. This was the task. Raise your hand if you've been to a live professional wrestling match. Vote for the faker now. The vote singled out. That is indeed the faker. And what will our next task category be? Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to. You got a point. Everyone's going to get a task that involves pointing at another player in the game. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task, point at the person whose thoughts you would most like to hear. All right, vote for who you think the faker is. and everyone voted for. You all got together and chose the wrong person. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending out your second You Got a Point task to your devices now. The task was, point to the person who would die first in a horror film. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. You couldn't agree, you couldn't find the faker. Last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third You Got a Point task now. This was the task. Point at the person with the best fashion sense. All right, vote for who you think the faker is. And the votes were for... Group Mind steered you in the wrong direction. Okay, it's time for the last round. Text you up. I've sent 3 questions to each of your devices. Type in your answers for all 3 and then hit send. Now the faker has 3 questions to answer too. They just have slightly different questions than everyone else. So good luck, faker. Let's see everyone's answers to the first text task. A celebrity you don't like very much. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. And the prime suspect was... Yep, you found the faker.